The full cover art for Spyro Reignited Trilogy has been revealed. Well, technically it was leaked on Instagram, but now we can all talk about it. It's everywhere. At this point, it got leaked, it's too late. Even if it was immediately taken down, it's all over the internet at this point. From what I've been seeing, it's like we're getting something new each day up until E3, right? Well, tomorrow's Saturday, so who knows about tomorrow? But looking at this, guys, it is looking beautiful. Already we can tell it's Sane Trilogy inspired, correct? Spyro in the center with 3 backgrounds in the back. 1 level from each game, and people in the comments have been telling me, hey dude, look at the colors. Green matches Nasty, blue matches the Sorceress, and orange matches Ripto. Pretty clever. Very cool. Now technically Spyro is closer in this one, as opposed to Crash, who was more like in the center. You could see his whole body. I understand they went with this direction. They didn't want to make like a 1-to-1 copy. You know, make it look like it was inspired, but have its own unique touch to it. A close-up of Spyro, you can notice the details, the lines on his wings, the reflection in his eyes. Very nice. So I guess a lot of us were right about that poster which was shown at this merchandising convention Activision was present at. Yes, that was part of the official art. So we were right. Now in this one, Ripto is in there. First look, the Sorceress as well. So far, this is what we got in terms of 2 and 3. On the left, you guys might think it's Stone Hill. The structures, the grass, the green, I understand. Due to the shepherds and the dogs, don't forget. Oh, and by the way, the sheep over there looks so lost and completely miserable. Like, it knows that Spyro is coming for it. Now, Stone Hill is an artisan's, so they put the shepherds in this, which is technically what we're looking at is artisans. Are we sure? Are you sure? Well, pay close attention to the roofs. The color, it's light purple, which matches the screenshot from the trailer. And the door does match the door we see in Artisans. The red gem, the rocks below it, that's the door. And there's a gold light shining through. What are they hiding behind that door? New loot? Permanent super flame? What could it be? Since that door is open, I have a feeling there's something behind it. There's the crystal dragon right there, and we have our first look at Nasty North. Well, I think second in this case. We did see like a portrait of him. Already we can tell that they went with a more intimidating look. That's pretty much what Toys for Bob is aiming for. Make him more creepy, make him more look like terrifying. Now the gems are indeed different colors, and the same shape. Okay, who cares? What I'm trying to say is they're sticking to the classic. 2 and 3 had different shapes, but the same shape remains for the first game. Because when we talk about consistency, so far, the HUD menu of Spyro 1 is similar to 2 and 3. So as for the gems, the shapes and all, they didn't touch it yet. Now on the right side, we got Skelos Badlands, the first realm from Autumn Plains, the second homeworld in Spyro 2. The lava lizards, they look more like dinosaurs this time. They used to be lizards, but this time they're more creepy looking. Their tongue is red, and okay, remember this one, the classic art? It was purple, they went with red. And looking at its body, it looks more proportioned here, right? It looks like it. The dino mouth right there. It's made of rocks this time, as opposed to what looked like skeleton. And we have the same light shining through, the one we saw from the door on the left. Now in that mouth, there's a checkpoint fairy. Wait a minute. Same light shining through. Spyro 2 has a super flame, unlockable once you 100% the game. If we connect the dots, it could be possible that Toys for Bob is low-key hinting at what's behind the door. A fairy could lie behind that door they added. It could be super flame, permanent. I mean, that's just me. The gems, they have the same shape, but honestly, this is just the cover art. I think they just reused the gems they used on the left side and put them on the right side, because the third game, the shapes are different. Oh, and yes, that's right, this is the Fire Wizard. Yep, very different looking indeed. Now that baby yellow dragon on top. Okay, maybe they thought of mixing the backgrounds a bit, because we don't have dragon eggs in the second game, right? And looking at this little guy, I think it's you get it, this guy. Now Ripto, oh boy. There's this huge discussion going on this dude. Is this Ripto? What happened? That is not Ripto. But I like it. Well, dude, you like everything, okay? Hey, not always, but I'm serious this time. They went for a more sinister, darker look, which I like very much. The original, I mean, it's PS1 polygons. It looked really plain, to be honest with you. And they gave him what looks to be snake eyes. Some want his eyes to be green? I mean, this one looks great. Sure, the body proportion, I think that's the #1 complaint I've seen so far. His legs are too skinny. It doesn't match the original. I mean, alright, but this is a cover art, remember. Example, Spyro in the placeholder cover art. He looks skinnier, at least for the facial part. But in the game, he looks chubbier, especially the face. So the same thing could apply here. You might like his design better in-game. If you wanted to see like a 1-to-1 copy but in HD, I think what we would have gotten is this from Enter the Dragonfly. Am I mistaken? Next, Fireworks Factory from Spyro 3, the 3rd level of the 3rd homeworld called Evening Lake. The ninja right there. The fire dragons. The sorceress. Hey, is that Miss Ruby? You guys are probably wondering, who's Ruby? Well, this is like a thing, Sly Cooper reference. It does look like a Miss Ruby, but in blue. And yeah, overall, Toys for Bob is doing a fantastic job. I cannot wait to see the next trailer, which I think will be shown next week. Spyro 2 mixed with Spyro 3? Let's go. So with that being said, guys, this is it for the video. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Do you like this cover art? What do you think of Ripto's design? I know a lot of people are talking about it. There's a lot of mixed feelings going on, so tell me what you think in the comment section below. And as always, I've been Vivi, and thank you so much for watching.